Hey guys, it's Delphine here, and this is the Ajoche recap series week 20. Yes, I mean, I can't believe Ajoche has been on for 20 whole weeks. Anyway, it's been an amazing ride, and I've had a great time recapping, covering, just telling you guys what's been up in the Ajoche series. Anyway, so last week, Jinn is basically making fools of men. You know how the Bible says wine is a mocker? Well, Jinn is the one mocking them in your church village. Everybody's getting drunk. Some love it, some don't, but most of them do love the drink. Anyway, so we see a scene with Obute, that's Princess Ene's boy toy, and Akajo, the executioner. Obute is obviously drunk and starts to serenade Akajo. He starts to talk about how Akajo is his one true love. Obviously, he was thinking of Princess Ene when he was saying all of this. The guy is drunk to stupor, and he tries to kiss Akajo, and Akajo punches him. Anyway, we find out that Akajo keeps asking him questions about where he got the Jinn from, trying to figure out who brought this evil thing into the village, and then he later finds out that it was Princess Ene's husband, the traveler, who brought the Jinn into the village. About Alechenu is still in the forest tailing the Abo boys. He's just over there giving them bobo after bobo after bobo. By bobo, I mean lies. He's feeding them with lies. Remember in the previous week that Alechenu helped heal one of the Abo boys, and as such, they spared his life. They deliberated and decided to let him leave. And told him to go away. But the thing is, Alechenu has nowhere to go. He's lonely in the forest and he wanted to stay with them. So he says, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying with you. By force something. So they deliberate and decide to let him stay because he has some obvious skills that they will need, e.g. healing. They ask him about how he found himself in the Forbidden Forest, that he must not have been a good person for him to be alone in the Forbidden Forest. And then he gives them this incredible story about how his name is Akajo and that he's a healer from Ocholuje village, that he was sent to the Forbidden Forest because he aided to kidnap royalty. See bread. Anyway, they chopped the bread and they allowed him to stay on with them. About Elakeche, baby girl is still having nightmare after nightmare after nightmare. She's like a shadow of herself. She's deteriorating before our eyes. Like, she has lost her self-confidence and her self-worth. She's just a skeleton, of her former self. And she decides to ask Eje to teach her how to fight. But Eje is like, this is not done. Women don't fight. Imagine the nonsense. And she's like, no, okay, so is what happened to me something that is done? Is rape a normal thing? So in confronting him, I think this week he's going to eventually agree and teach her how to fight, which is a skill that everyone should have, really. You should learn how to fight. You never know when you need it. Yeah. Anyway, so Elakeche is going to learn how to fight. Also, Princess Ene has taken an interest in Elakeche's case and has approached the king and asked the king to allow her come work in the palace. At least if they can't do anything else for her, they can give her a better life going forward. Meanwhile, Ofun is like, she's getting to the end of her rope. Like, all the evil that she has done is finally catching up to her. She's being accused by the general. They're standing before the court. We saw last week how Agaba sort of played Ofun and her slave girl. He kept coughing and coughing and coughing, and then they offered to give him palm wine, and then the general shows up and made it look like she was trying to poison Agaba. Meanwhile, she's just trying to help him. I really don't know what her end game was, but the palm wine at that time hadn't been poisoned. So the general speaks to Ijeode, the chief healer, and tells her that she must find a way to make sure that palm wine had poison in it, to make it look like really and truly tried to poison Agaba. So Ijeode sends for Obey. Obey goes to the bushes. She finds these poisonous herbs. She brings it back, and obviously they put it in the palm wine. They come before the court, and the general is accusing Ofun of poisoning the palm wine. She denies it, and then the general asks her to drink the palm wine if she really is truly And then the general asks her to drink the palm wine. If she's telling the truth, then she won't die. Obviously, she refused to drink it because she knows that the general must have put something in it. So the general says, okay, if there's anybody who believes so much in your honesty and your integrity, can they drink the palm wine on your behalf? And then they go and call for Obey, who is supposedly her best friend. Obey says, oh no, my stomach is very sensitive right now. I can't drink palm wine. So she refuses. But then her slave girl, being the overzealous somebody that she is, grabs the cup of palm wine and drinks it. And right before everyone's eyes, baby girl, she dies. King Odaleko obviously has just concluded that Orphu is evil. He gets up from his throne and literally charges towards Orphu and gives her a kick in the face. It was amazing, guys. As a kick of life, man. I've never seen that kind of thing before. Like Ryu Street Fighter type kick, man. It was epic. Anyways, that's all for week 20, guys. We're going into week 21. Let me know what you think about the show so far. Are you enjoying it? If you haven't jumped on it yet, get on the Ajoche train. Choo-choo! Once again, it's the Delphine here. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and share this video. Till the next one, toodles!